What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video. And this will be my Browns Eagles Week 11 recap as the Browns go out and get yet another hard fought victory as they defeat the Philadelphia Eagles by a final score of 22-17, and they improve to 7-3 on the season. And oh, yeah, one more thing. With the Ravens losing to the Titans in overtime, the Browns now move into second place in the AFC North. And of course, the Steelers now play the Ravens on Thursday night, while we play the Jaguars next Sunday. So if everything goes as planned, we could easily have a 2-game lead for second place in the AFC North. Now, do I think we can win the division? Honestly, that's not looking legit right now because the Steelers are just a well-oiled machine. Like, they're beating everybody. They're 10-0. You know, we're 7-3. You never know, but I mean, hey, second place is way better than third. Am I right? Not to mention, you know, we would avoid the Chiefs in the first round if things hold, but still got a long way to go, man. You know, we're 7-3. I believe this is the best we've done through 10 games since 1994, if I'm not mistaken, when we went 8-2. Of course, Bill Belichick was the coach of that squad. So, yeah, that tells you a lot. And, of course, that team made the playoffs and actually won a playoff game, believe it or not. So, I mean, looking at how the Browns did, Baker Mayfield, again, didn't do too bad. Third straight game where he did not throw a touchdown or an interception. He went 12 of 22 for 204 yards, got sacked 3 times. Carson Wentz, on the other hand, went 21 of 35 for 235 yards, threw 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, got sacked 5 times. And keep in mind, heading into this game, I wasn't sure what we were going to get from the front four because, of course, Myles Garrett was out because of the virus. And we got 3 sacks from Olivier Vernon, who coming into this game had 2, which, of course, he got against the Raiders. And then we also had a sack and a half from Adrian Claiborne and a half a sack from Larry Ogunjobi. So it's good to see the pass rusher stepping up and, you know, getting to Carson Wentz. And, you know, we essentially kind of low-key held their offense down a little bit. That and Doug Peterson's kind of an idiot, too. They were running the ball really effectively to start, and then, what do you know, they turn the ball over with a fumble. And then we get the ball, go all the way down the field, and we get stuffed at the line because I kind of, you know, Kareem Hunt didn't extend his arm, but Baker did have Hooper wide open in the back of the end zone, and he overthrew him. Of course, he needs to work on that. You know, his footwork mechanics are good, but he needs to work on ball placement. Yeah. But Taki had a pick 6. Denzel Ward got his second interception of the year, which is fantastic. And the funny thing is that interception came right after a questionable DPI call. So he essentially made up for it, and Loki got revenge. Like, hey, you going to call that BS DPI on me? Well, watch this. I'm going to just take that ball away then, for real. So you love to see it. But in terms of the running game, of course, heading into this game, I was wondering what we were going to get from Chubb and Hunt. Well, Chubb, 20 carries, 114 yards. Kareem Hunt, 13 carries, 11 yards. But he did have a touchdown. On the Philadelphia side, 16 carries for 66 yards from Miles Sanders. Boston Scott, 5 carries, 24 yards. Carson Wentz had 3 for 10. Jalen Hurts had 1 carry for 6 yards. I think we only saw him out there 1 time. And then, you know, all their damage came from the tight ends. Dallas Goedert and Richard Rodgers scored both touchdowns for them. And other than those two, they didn't really do much on offense. You know, I think a mixture of the weather and kind of our pass rush held them down a little bit. But, yeah, another grimy game. You know, I love watching the blowouts. You know, I love watching us put up points. But these are the kind of games that you need to win, you know. You know, get down and dirty. Of course, the weather was disgusting again. Not much wind, but a lot of rain. And, yeah, Baker was throwing the ball really good. Again, like I said, ball placement could use some improvement. But other than that, you know, running game got going late. And, yeah, we're 7-3, second place in the AFC North. We got the Jaguars on deck. Should be a lot of fun. But yeah, shout out to all the Philadelphia Eagles fans. Of course, Desert Eagle, Lord Brunson, Joey Shakes, E-Rock, Darius, Eagle Speed, Nitro Freak, who was actually at the game. I'm sure he had a lot of fun. But yeah, man, a shout out to all the Eagles fans. If I didn't mention you, it's because there's just too many of you guys. I mean, it's very hard for me to remember all the freaking video makers and stuff. But yeah, shout out to all the Eagles fans. Shout out to my Dog Pound brothers. On to Jacksonville on the road. Maybe the weather will be better. Maybe we can let it rip and we can really see this offense just go off. Maybe Myles Garrett will be back too. And this really makes you think, if Myles Garrett had played, how many sacks would he have had? I mean, Vernon had 3. I think Garrett probably would have had as many as our defensive line had today himself. I think he would have had 5 or 6 himself today because their offensive line sucked. Trash. I mean, everybody was getting pressured. But yeah, Carson Wentz threw a couple more picks. He should have had 3 picks, honestly, but, they ruled the Mack Wilson interception as incomplete because it hit the ground. All right, that's cool, whatever. But yeah, we saw Chubb and Hunt hurdle, guys. That's awesome. Chubb gave a brutal stiff arm to a dude, so that's cool too. But yeah, man, like I said, on to Jacksonville. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Victory Monday, and let's keep the train rolling. So after that, I'll do my preview on Tuesday, and then I'll be enjoying Thanksgiving. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Shout out to my Dog Pound brothers. I'm in Jacksonville. Let's freaking keep this train rolling. 7-3 feels hella good. Second place in the North. Let's keep going, man. Let's get 8 wins next week, man. We can actually, secure a 500 season for the first time since 2007 next week with a win. So let's keep it going. We already won as many games as we did in a lot of our seasons. Last time we won 7 games, of course, was when we went 7-8-1 in 2018. Very impressive. Of course, last year we went 6-10. So hey, look at Stefanski. He's already won as many games as Freddie Kitchens. You love to see it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out to my Dog Pound brothers. Shout out to all the other fan bases in the NFC East because the division leader sucks. The Giants have a chance at it. The football team has a chance. Even the Cowboys have a chance at it. Man, that division sucks. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.